Well, I regret to inform you that there will be no stream today on Friday, August 27th, 2021, but I do have good news as far as streaming is concerned. Hello, I am Xarkun, and this is World of Warships Legends. In lieu of a stream today, I present to you this game in the Tier 7 French cruiser, Charles Martel, or as I sometimes like to call it, Chuck Martin. I believe this was the final game on my most recent stream, and it is a pretty good one. But I did say that I had good news as far as streaming is concerned. The reason I'm not streaming today is because I had to do some adjustments to my work schedule so that I could be off on Monday when the new update drops. And I will, of course, be streaming on Monday. I'll probably start in the morning and go till the early afternoon Eastern Standard Time. I'd say around 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time is the time you should look for me to begin streaming on Monday. Maybe a little earlier, maybe a little later. Not exactly sure. We'll see. But also, since I'm not doing a stream today, I figured I'd give you a bonus stream that will come before the one on Monday. So on Sunday, I will do another stream, and I will make it a Salt Wars Sunday special with subscribers, meaning that everybody who's watching the stream on PlayStation can get into the Looking for Division tab on Legends, and I will invite you guys into divisions with me, one by one, until we get pretty much anybody that wants to join. The only thing is you'll have to tell me your in-game name in the YouTube chat because I'm just not familiar with every single person's name. I know a lot of you guys, but not all of them. Now, unfortunately, this setup isn't going to work if you're on Xbox because it's impossible for Xbox and PlayStation players to division with each other in this game. But I will, of course, still be doing count-ins for that stream, so you'll still be able to join us. Maybe you'll get on my team, maybe you'll get on the enemy team, whatever. You know, it's just, I think these count-ins are a good thing. I think there's a lot more interaction between me and you guys when you're playing in the same games as me, and I enjoy it. And I think you guys do too, so we can all look forward to that on Sunday. And of course, I'll be able to get into some divisions with you guys since you want to play with me for whatever reason. You know, I am Xarkun, this is World of Warships Legends, maybe that's the reason, who knows. In any case, what's the story behind this game? Well, it's not going to be a super high damage game in the Charles Martel. It is going to be a fairly high XP game, but the point of this game really isn't about the damage or the XP at all. Instead, it's about what happens in situations like this. Again, this is a game from a previous stream, and this is a game for which I did count-ins, so anybody watching could get in the same game as me. And if you were paying attention to the team roster in the beginning, maybe you actually saw your name. Maybe you were in this game. I recognize some names in it, like, for example, Birdman, who is in the friendly Lexington. He's been a long-time viewer of the channel. He's in this game. The Monk 52 is in one of these destroyers, I think the Kleber. You guys are probably familiar with him too. In any case, there are a lot of viewers of the channel in this particular game. And sometimes when this happens, I think it makes the games actually more competitive. Now, this is not to say that every single person watching my channel or any other channel on YouTube dedicated to World of Warships Legends is a super unicum or an extremely good player or anything like that. But the fact that you are on YouTube right now watching this video means you want to learn more about the game. Now, there are people out there on the internet. I see them on Reddit and various internet forums all around. Whenever the topic of community contributors or YouTube content creators is brought up for World of Warships Legends, they just say, oh, well, I don't need to watch YouTube or I don't need to listen to anybody to tell me how to play this game. I just play the game and I figure it all out myself. Good for you, dude, but The point is, if you're on YouTube looking up content for World of Warships Legends, it probably means you know a thing or two more about the game, at least more than your average player would, and it probably also means you're trying to get better at the game. Ergo, if a streamer, such as myself, although would I call myself a streamer? A content creator. If a content creator is doing a stream and doing count-ins, and the viewers are getting inside of the count-ins, just by the fact that you're watching the stream and you're on YouTube, dedicating any time out of your day to watch somebody else play this game, probably means you like the game a lot, probably means you want to get better at it, probably means you're already quite good at it. And if you put all these players into a match together, well, or at least a lot of players like that into a match together, then you can have games that are fairly close. For example, the enemy team has gotten off to a strong, well, I don't know if strong is the right word, but they've gotten off to a lead compared to us. They've sunk 2 of our ships. They're ahead on points. They have Charlie secured uncontested. We have Bravo secured somehow. Seems like nobody's ever able to take the center cap in this map this quickly in the game, but we did it. And I am in the alpha cap trying to flip it and not get killed by this Yamato here. So this is all to say that the teams at this point in time are pretty evenly matched. And this game, while it's not necessarily going to go down to the wire, both teams are going to still be in it in their own right until very, very late in the game. And these are the best kind of games to get in World of Warships Legends. It's these kind of games that we all want, or these kind of games that we're all hoping to play whenever we load into a battle, right? We want to be in there. We want to be competitive. We don't want it to be a one-sided stomp where in the first 5 minutes it's clear which team is going to win. We want to work for it. We want the enemy team to give us a challenge. We want our own team to do well. And all of that, I think, is why part of the reason at least, that I create content for this game. I'm sure it's the reason people like T-Bull create content for this game as well. And so it's really nice when we get games like this that really aren't decided in the first 5 minutes. I also want to say, just as a brief aside here, I did post a video the other day in World of Warships on PC, and I did receive a couple of comments, and I think I lost like 3 subscribers, which is bizarre to me, from that video, but I did receive a couple of comments with people saying, oh, you know, I don't want to watch World of Warships content, only Legends. Well, here's the thing. Eventually, I am probably going to branch out into other games besides Legends. It's just a good idea. I like making YouTube videos, you know. So I want to make videos on other video games as well. I'm not sure which ones yet. We'll see. But the interesting thing is World of Warships and World of Warships Legends, they aren't the same game. They're 2 separate games. But there are things about them, like fundamental strategies and tactics that apply equally to both games. And there are some things that World of Warships on PC has, whereas Legends does not have it. So the entire reason I am venturing into World of Warships on PC, and why I intend to eventually create a little bit more content with it at least, is because I love this game so much, and there are certain things in World of Warships that I would like to see brought over to World of Warships Legends. One of them is semi-armor piercing shells on the Italian cruisers. Of course, the Italian cruisers on PC have those, and I've spent the last couple days grinding the Italian cruiser line. I've made it up to the Tier 7 cruiser, Zara, which is the Tier 6 cruiser in this game, and once I get to the Amalfi, and I get a good game in the Amalfi on World of Warships, I'm also going to play it on Legends, and my intention is to create a double feature. One game with the Amalfi in Legends, firing HE and armor piercing, and one game with the Amalfi on World of Warships, firing SAP, semi-armor piercing, and AP. And we can compare the 2 games and talk about the differences between SAP and HE. Differences that I think the broad majority of the player base for World of Warships Legends probably isn't all that familiar with. I think that's an interesting idea. That's kind of the thing I want to do as far as World of Warships content goes. And of course, there might be a couple replays here and there if I get any good games, just as it is on Legends. So if you guys don't like that, I mean, you can unsubscribe if you want to, but I don't know why you would. I understand that there's drama going around the PC World of Warships community for various good reasons, but I'm not trying to play into that drama, and I'm certainly not going to be purchasing any RNG loot box crates from World of Warships. If I want to spend any money on that game, it will be on premium time. And let's just say that the revenue of these games does not come solely, or even the majority of it does not come from people purchasing premium time. That's just a little bit of baseline revenue. In any case, I think I've talked too much about all this stuff. You can let me know what you think about my venturing into World of Warships content in the comments below if you want. I hope you don't unsubscribe from my channel, because I am still a community contributor for this game, and I still intend to feature this game primarily, so that's how it's going to go. In any case, what's happening in this game? I feel like I put this up here and we haven't really talked about it at all, because I've just been going on a little ramble, but, you know, I wanted to say that stuff in some venues, so I guess this is as good as any other. In any case, we've just been hit by an airdropped torpedo. I know, that's everybody's favorite experience. We're down to 10,000 hit points. The enemy team has 2 caps. We only have 1, and it is 4 versus 3. Although that Tirpitz looks like he might go down soon enough to make it 4 versus 2. In any case, this game, provided that this Tirpitz is able to survive, is up for grabs, essentially, by anybody. And we do take a shot there from the Yamato that I was not expecting at all. He must have been paying some pretty good attention. That Tirpitz is on the way out, though, but you can see the score, 604 to 611, and the enemy's about to overtake us. So there's still a chance that the enemy team can win. This Yamato, well, basically his chances are looking slimmer and slimmer now. There's a full health Yamato on our team, there's the aircraft carrier, played by Birdman, and there's the Amagi, played by the Monk 52. This Yamato and the enemy CV would have to kill all of us to win. But up until, you know, a little while before this particular point in the game, this game was up for grabs by anybody. And we spent a lot of time in this game just doing the role of the cruiser, which is, well, there weren't really any destroyers to counter. That's one of the roles, but since we didn't really encounter one and didn't have to counter it, we didn't play that role. Instead, we played a supporting role, simply dealing damage to the enemy ships, and that is what cruisers are best at. Aside from countering destroyers, they are there to deal metric tons of damage to enemy ships and support their team with artillery fire. And that's what we've been doing. It's a classic Chuck Martin French cruiser style game. And we are going to come out on top as that Yamato goes down. Only the aircraft carrier is left, and we are going to end this battle victoriously. But the point is that earlier on in this game, it was up for grabs either way, and the team with perhaps players doing a little bit better is the one that comes out on top. And I do wish every game in World of Warships Legends was like this. Now, obviously, they can't be. You're going to get blowouts sometimes. But when these kind of games happen, it just reminds me that this is what I like about this game. This is what makes it so appealing. These kind of games right here, where it's up for grabs, you don't know who's going to win in the first 5 minutes, and ultimately, hopefully the team that makes better decisions is the team that comes out on top. I think that is the case here, and, you know, I just thought it would be a good game to throw up on YouTube. Now, of course, I didn't really spend too much time talking about it, But I hope you found my discussion of all the stuff that I discussed in this rather rambly video interesting. Of course, that's the end of the game, so this is the end of the video. I don't know if I'll be posting a video on Saturday. We'll see. But if I don't post a video on Saturday, then I will, of course, see you all on Sunday for the Salt Wars Sunday subscriber stream. So, thank you so much for watching. Be sure to give the video a thumbs up. Let me know whatever you think about what I said in this rambly rant in the comments section. Consider subscribing if you haven't already. And I'll see you next time. Goodbye.